Everybody, happy Monday. I'm Bobby Klink. If you don't know me, I'm the attorney and online entrepreneur behind Your Online Genius. I wanted to jump in here today because I wanted to talk about something related to my friend Amy Porterfield's launch of her product, Digital Course Academy. Now, unless you've been hiding under a rock, you've heard that Amy Porterfield's course, Digital Course Academy, that is basically the way to learn how to create and launch an online course, is open right now. The card's open for a couple more days, and I'm an affiliate. And so I've been promoting it. I've been on all of the webinars. I think maybe I missed one, but I'm also an ambassador inside the program. So I know a lot about what people are thinking and what's going on in people's heads when it comes to the program. And so I wanted to jump in here quickly and talk about kind of an issue that I see popping up over and over again. Specifically, what I wanted to talk about is a concept that I see a lot of people worried and thinking, can't I do this myself? Can't I figure out how to launch an online course by myself? Why do I need to invest in this program to actually be able to create a course? And I get it. Look, when you're first starting out, spending the kind of money that it's going to cost to join any course, but especially a big signature course like Digital Course Academy, is tough. It seems like a huge investment. And I understand that because candidly, I made the same mistake. So a lot of the times we think we would be smarter to not make the investment, to not spend that money, to save it and use it on something else. But the reality is that is almost always the equivalent of being penny wise, pound foolish, as the old English expression goes. You're saving money on the front end by not spending on the course, but you ultimately cost yourself in the long run. Now, it could be that you cost yourself because if you don't have kind of the step-by-step method that Amy provides, you never actually create a course. So that's one way that you could cost yourself. So you have these dreams, you have these concepts of what you want to do, but you never actually get it done because candidly, creating an online course isn't something necessarily that's intuitive or easy and that you can just do. It's something that often you need someone to walk you through the process. And Amy does that in a fantastic way. She really shows you in a step-by-step way, how to come up with a topic, how to validate that topic, make sure it's something that will actually sell, how to outline a course, how to create a course, how to launch a course, all of that stuff in a step-by-step fashion, because that's what Amy does. She's step-by-step. But the other way that often, like, being kind of someone who doesn't want to invest on the front end will cost you is that you end up either having a flop or maybe not being as successful as you could be. And I am speaking from firsthand experience here. I can tell you, I created my first online course by myself, and I knew there was this woman out there named Amy Porterfield. I knew she was an online course guru. I listened to her podcast, the Online Marketing Made Easy podcast. I did all of that. And I looked at her course, and at the time it wasn't called Digital Course Academy. She had a course at the time called Courses That Convert. And I said, I can't afford that. No, I can't spend money on that. And to give you a context, then it was $1,000 for that course. And I was unwilling to make that investment. I said, how hard can it be? I can create a course on my own. I've read these books about webinars. I've got this program that'll help me script out a webinar. I can do it. And so I set out to do it myself. And I created a course called Safeguard Your Online Genius. For those of you who don't know, that's where my brand, Your Online Genius, came from. A lot of people think that I'm saying I'm your online genius. No, it was about safeguarding your online genius. That was the idea. But so I created it. I put a ton of time into it, and I invested a ton of money. I spent over $10,000 in paid ads. I spent, I think, $6,000 on an ads manager because I was paying $1,500 a month for 4 months. I spent something like $5,000 on buying like a whole year subscription to this software plus coaching to help me understand that and how to build funnels. And then I had all of this other stuff. And I was ready. I had a webinar that I thought was fantastic. It was going to be great. I had built a list up to 800 or so people before the launch. I got people signed up. I went to the webinar. I did a test the day before, and I realized, yep, I really do need to be at 11. I needed to do that. And I did it, and I presented the webinar, and then I did emails after, and I made one sale. Something like $600 and something. And that woman then asked for a refund on day 29 of a 30-day money-back guarantee policy. So I ultimately made $0. And I tried to do another webinar, launching it soon afterwards. Again, a failure. And I look back at that, and I know exactly what happened now. I created a course that no one wanted because I thought that I knew better. I thought I could figure it out. Looking back now, having taken Amy's courses, I know I would not have created that course the way I created it and marketed it the way I did if I had made the decision to invest in myself at the outset. So this was an example where in trying to save $1,000 on the front end, I ended up costing myself $20,000 in money out the door. That doesn't even account for maybe I could have actually had a successful course if I would have chosen to invest in myself at the time. And so I am coming to you and I'm speaking from utter experience. I get it. I understand that investing and making it a big investment in Digital Course Academy can seem scary. It can seem like you're thinking to yourself, how am I going to get my money back here? But I'm here to say that going it alone is usually going to be the worst choice, because when you go it alone, you don't know. You don't know all the things you have to do. You don't know all the traps. You don't know all the landmines that you could step on, the things you could screw up that will mean that your course is going to cost you money, not make you money. Now, that's something that I look at and I say, I wish I would have been smart enough, to know better than that. Literally, I wish I could go back. And I say that I don't actually, because that failure has helped me in some ways. But I do kind of wish I could go back and beat myself over the head with a shoe and say, Bobby, wake up, spend the money, invest in yourself. It will pay off in the long term. But I can't go back. All I can do is move forward, and I can come to you and explain to you that I have seen this repeated over and over again. And in my career as an entrepreneur, I've seen it. I often try to do it myself up front, and then things don't work out. And then I hire someone or I take a course or I do something, and that is what gets me over the hump. So that's my call to action to you. Now, if you are thinking about, creating an online course, you should get help. You should find someone to help you and guide you. And I'm going to tell you that Amy Porterfield's course, Digital Course Academy, is the best out there. She is a guru. She's launched, I think now 8 successful courses, made, I think, over $15 million. Her business this year is on pace for, I believe, an 8-figure year is her goal. And it's built around creating online courses. And so she knows what she's doing, and her teaching style is fantastic. And I can say, from someone who was an ambassador in the program the last time, and I'm an ambassador in there this time again, I can tell you this stuff works. I have seen people build amazing courses with her guidance. And so if you are thinking about building an online course, the best decision you could do best decision you could make is to join Digital Course Academy. Now, I think that the best decision you could make is to join Digital Course Academy through my affiliate link, because I've put together a bonus package that is built to help you with the things that you also need in your business. Now, Amy is going to teach you how to build the course, how to build it, create it, and launch it. My bonuses are meant to help you do the other things in building a business. Find your fans, build a raving fan base so that you have people who are beating down your door asking to buy your stuff. That may seem crazy to you. You may say, how is that possible? I'll tell you, it is. I've got people like that with me for legal stuff, and nobody wants legal stuff. If I can build those kinds of fans with the legal stuff, you can too with whatever your business is. But there's that, but I'm also going to give you my template library so you have all of your legal protection taken care of. You basically have your legal toolkit now and in the future. But I also have built the program to really help you get stuff done. So there's live implementation workshop days where we're going to get together and I'm going to help you get things done. There's a Facebook group, which is just with me and the other people who sign up through me. So you'll get more kind of like intimate, not one-on-one, but smaller group atmosphere where you'll get your questions answered. I've got my swipe copy, which, by the way, many copywriters who are on my list will respond to me on a regular basis saying that my emails are fantastic. When I was on Ray Edwards' podcast recently, he said that I am one of the best email marketers in the industry, period. Not for a lawyer, not anything, just period. So I tell you that so you get a sense my swipe is actually pretty good, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. I've also got some friends, my peers in the industry, who've agreed to come in to do some training. So I've got Tiffany Bymaster, who is a guru about live video. You may know her as Coach Glitter. She's going to do a workshop on that. Zach Spuckler is going to come in and do a workshop about how to use challenges, whether to list build or for a launch. And today I confirmed someone else. I'm going to have Shannon Irvin, who is like a PhD, I think, neuroscientist. She's going to come in and do a workshop about how to get over the mental, BS that gets in our way when we're trying to sell, because that's something that I know a lot of people struggle with. We feel bad about selling, and she's going to help us get past that. So that's another workshop that's been added. And I may have a few more up my sleeve. I'm working on those as we speak. In addition to that, I've got a couple of boot camps, just business building stuff to build your list quickly, to build your content strategy. Let's get that done. And then I added something that I'm calling my FOMO buster, because Digital Course Academy now, Amy's only going to launch it once a year. And so if you don't sign up now, the next time you'll be able to buy is next September. And I've heard a lot of people talking about how this is a problem because they're like, well, I'm not quite ready yet, but I don't want to have to wait till next September. And they're trying to figure out what to do. And so I introduced this bonus where if that's you, I have a solution for you. If you join through me, we're going to spend the next few months focused not on building a course for you. We're going to focus on my Fans First Society, on building your base, on building your fan base, on creating your content, on building your list, on nurturing your list, all of that stuff. Then in the spring, so in the February to March timeframe, we in our group are going to do a reboot. I'm going to lead you through Digital Course Academy, and you're going to build your course in the spring. And the advantage of this, once you've done this work in the Fans First of really understanding your fans, building your fan base, et cetera, you're going to be able to build an amazing course because you're going to know what people want. You're going to know your fans. You're going to be in their heads. I like to say that I'm kind of like have burrowed into my fans' heads, and I know what they want. I know what they need, and I can help them. I'm going to get you the same place. So next spring when we're ready, you are going to be ready to hit the ground running, and we'll get your course created. So that's what I've got for you. If you're interested, you can find out more by heading to bestdcabonuses.com. Again, bestdcabonuses.com. I believe in truth in advertising, and I believe my bonuses are the best out there. But if you have any questions, hit me up. I want to answer any questions you have. I want to either get you to a yes or no. Maybe it's no. Maybe you're not right for Digital Course Academy. And I will be honest with you. I'm not going to try to sell people who should not be in the program. I just don't want you to be on the fence. I want you to be able to know, is it a yes or is it a no? So if you have anything, you can message me, you can message my page, you can find me on Instagram at, just at Bobby Klink and DM me there. On bestdcabonuses.com, you can schedule a time to chat with me on the phone, any of that. I want to answer any questions you have. So that's what I've got. Hope you have a great Monday, and hope that the end of your year is going to be prosperous and you're going to get the results you want. That's it for now. I'll talk to you later.